So, this is Gone Home. I decided to do this here. I was going to do it as a first view, but once I started playing it, I realized it was just not going to work as a first view. There's not a good place to stop, really. Some games just don't work out well to see just the beginning. Sometimes you just need to see the whole thing. So, that is what we're going to try to do tonight. I will be completely honest, though. It has been a long week. I am super tired. I feel like I'm getting a headache, maybe a migraine. I'm going to go as long as I can, though, because I love you guys and I think this is important. And this game really resonates with me on a personal level, so I think it's a good one to do. Anywho, I have no idea if you guys can hear me. Once somebody is in the room, I will try to find out and make sure that all this is
Hi,
for
Mom.
naught.
So I got my ticket home from Europe.
Or not
I
for
get back
naught.
on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport so you don't have to pick me up. Like, really seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so, love you. See you soon. Bye.
Like, really, seriously, you don't have to. Her voice is funny to me. It's all good, though. Gone Home. June 7th, 1995. Good Lord. That was 11 years ago. 21 years ago. I can do math. I told you I'm tired. Don't give me shit. Wow. So let's see. In 95, I was getting ready to graduate high school. I would have been like either ending my junior year or going into senior year. Graduated in 96. So, yeah, very different time.
Sam. Sam. Hello. Sam.
I had so many friends that I only hung out with because they had a Nintendo.
Really? I need to talk to you.
Uh-oh. Don't cry.
Please be there.
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport so you don't have to pick me up. Like, really seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so, love you. See you soon. Bye.
Later. Paris. Uh-oh, who died? Uh-oh, there's severe weather outside.
You know that feeling where the first moment you see someone, it's like they have a big gold star around them, and you have to get to know them? Well, there's this girl. I think she's a senior. She's usually dressed kind of punk, but sometimes I see her in this, like, army uniform, and she's always drawing in this notebook, looking so intense. I had no idea how I would ever, like, have an excuse to talk to her. Till I noticed she and her friends hang out and play Street Fighter at the 7-Eleven every day after school.
That was cute. I wanted to be a pirate once. Or at least, like, live on a pirate ship. What's that say? Hi, Tommy. Alrighty then. Ouch.
Somehow I
Can't see
always
under here.
that someday we be through. Now that it's happened, I just can't believe. I've done the best I could to keep from feeling blue. Can't get you off my mind. What am I going to do?
Voodoo, mildew,
There's stuff missing?
So you know what they say about the best laid plans of mice and men? Yeah, turns out it applies to Street Fighter too. At least I worked up the courage to walk into the 7-Eleven and ask for a turn, but all that practice at home did not exactly translate in the wild.
Hello?
So after
Can
I was
anybody
finished
hear me?
getting my butt kicked, I followed them outside while they smoked. And that was when she asked me if I was that psycho house girl. But then she said she's always really wanted to see the psycho house. Her name is Lonnie. She's coming over tomorrow.
Hi, Kaden. Can you hear me? Awesome sauce. Had to change my mic that I usually use, and I didn't really know if it worked. So, glad to know we're on track. Hello, Charlie. I'm doing okay. Oh, wow. That's unfortunate. I'm glad I never found any of my parents' nudie magazines. That would have been awkward. I don't know if I'd ever be able to look at my parents the same way again. Facebook for parents and teens. Oh my.
Oh my god. You are so lucky you finished high school before we moved into this
Hey
house.
Jay, what's happening?
So, it's the first day
This
of
game
school,
is called Gone
and there I am,
Home.
introducing myself to the class. And I say that I just moved into the house on Arbor Hill. All of a sudden, Every kid in the room turns and just stares like I suddenly transformed into a mutant. I just stood there, wishing pretty hard for a rewind button. Because now maybe nobody knows my name, but they all know who I am. The Psycho House girl. Great.
Dear Jan, it's so good to hear from you again. All this new business sounds like quite an adventure. Blah, blah, blah. Hello, Aaron and Epic Soldier. Not so much a scary game as just, I don't know, emotional-ish? Is that a word?
It's weird hanging out with girls. Daniel was around ever since I was little, and other girls? I don't know. But being around Lonnie is like instantly just right. I gave her the grand Psycho House tour and took my revenge on Super Nintendo. And it was like, I don't know, I finally found someone I feel normal around. I drove her home and she gave me this tape and said, "You have got to listen to this." I haven't stopped playing it since.
Adventures the Cat.
Fuck you too, Coach Mom. I don't wanna sit around and talk about the life where those good old days. I don't wanna wonder if you're gonna say hello. I don't wanna wonder if you're gonna walk away. I don't wanna hear how many friends you have. I don't have any anymore.
This gift spirit and left it in your locker on the way to second. That's what all the cool kids are doing. Networking, that's fun. Oh, Cobain. It's a cute turtle. Uh-oh. Miss DeSoto got detention. Hey Sam, do you want to see Pulp Fiction after school at the Coliseum? It came out last weekend, and Todd won't shut up about it, so it's either good or we can make fun of him for liking it. That's funny. Look at the VCR tapes. Let's waste all the fake game water. Huh. Where is everybody? What the what? Secret passageway in the parents' closet? That's kinky or creepy or both. I'm not sure. Hidden compartments found. Ghost hunters. Sam and Lonnie. House investigation log. Uh-oh. No lights. I feel like I should be able to go through there, but it's only sort of working. Do I have to like run at it full speed? What the hell? Just open panel. Whatevs. Where to now? Mom and Dad were going to make up the guest room for you to stay over the summer, but you came home at such short notice, they weren't around to do it. You can use my room if you want. Alrighty then. Hey, a light that worked in the weird crawl space thing.
I don't get Lonnie sometimes. Like, her band, and our zine, and her hair, and everything are all anti-authority. But I watch her in JROTC, and she's doing drills in perfect formation. following orders, no question. And there's all this stuff in the news about don't ask, don't tell. Like, she's going to join the army and then have to lie about who she is. She said they don't need to know what they don't need to know. Like it was no big deal. They tell you to stick with the group on field trips, Katie. There's a reason for that. Lonnie and I snuck off on the side paths at Multnomah Falls and got a little lost. Okay, a lot lost. Like, for hours. Right before the bus left, we found a trail and came running down the path, soaked and covered in mud, shouting for the bus not to leave. The school called home. Mom and Dad said, "You didn't get into trouble like this before you met that Lonnie girl." But I don't think they know about us. The kids at school, though, I'm really afraid that's a whole other story. Stick with the group, Katie. Stick with the group. Todd's band lost their singer. Todd said he sucked. Lonnie said he got sick of Todd's shit, and he was complaining about needing a new singer. So Lonnie was like, "I can sing." And they were all kind of like, "You can?" And she was like, "Probably." But she's been rehearsing with them for like a week now. And I finally got to see them play in Todd's basement today. And she's actually really amazing. I feel so proud when she's on stage. It's incredible being in awe of someone you love. So everybody knows it's like a temporary situation till she ships out in June. But till then, I'm gonna be at every single show. I'm so stupid sometimes. I was telling Lonnie that I got into my college summer program thing, and I was all making plans like, "You should come visit me, stay in my dorm room." But she said, "Sam, I ship out on June 6th. I was like, "Ship out? To where?" She said, "To basic training. What did you think I was doing all that ROTC stuff for?" I guess she's been planning to join the army right after high school since she was like 12. And I guess she's really going to do it. So I was like, after graduation, I'm just never going to see you again? She said, "Let's just have fun while we can."
Alright, well, I'm going back the way I came because I can't go forward any farther. I don't think I missed anything, but I must have. Because, yeah, I'm stuck. Oh, look at that. Haven't been in here yet.
Katie, you know how Mom and Dad are. Not exactly super open-minded about things. It feels like every minute I don't spend with Lonnie, I spend worrying about them finding out about us. And what would happen if they did? You know Dad's joke about the nunnery that he'd tell whenever he brought boys around the old house? I wonder where he'd want to send me.
Earth, wind, and fire. Hey, Happy.
I had an interesting talk with Mom and Dad tonight. One you were never gonna need to have. I mean, you've known, right? I've known. I've known since, like, She-Ra. Mom and Dad didn't, I guess. But they saw the zine and the stuff on the locker, and they were like, is there something we should know about you and Lonnie? And so here's the thing. I was prepared for them to be mad, or disappointed, or start crying, or something. But they were just in denial. You're too young to know what you want. You and Lonnie are just good friends. You just haven't met the right boy. It's a phase. That's what I didn't see coming. That they wouldn't even respect me enough to believe me. Well, joke's on them, because they're in for one very long phase. Lonnie had her going away show with her band tonight. She's so incredible on stage. When she was singing, I could practically forget everything. That we only had 48 hours left. That I don't know what comes next. That I can't live without her. Then she dedicated the last song to me. And I couldn't take it. I was out on the curb in the alley, sobbing till my ribs hurt. I would follow her. Daniel finally came over to get his game. I'd been dreading it. But he brought this story with him that I wrote when we were little. I started reading it, and then there I was, crying at the kitchen table. He asked what was wrong, and I was thinking about how we used to be friends, how much I'd taken for granted. But instead, I told him about school, and Dad, and Lonnie, and then how sorry I was that I wasn't his friend anymore. He gave me a hug and said it was going to be okay. And for some reason, I almost believed him.
This is exactly how you cook, right? You just throw things at the oven until food happens.
I asked Lonnie what she had to do to get ready to ship out for basic training. She said, not a lot, really. You're not allowed to bring anything with you. You have no possessions, no contact with the outside world while you're in basic. You just train hard every day, and then you deploy from there. So, they'll just send her away. To who knows where. The other side of the country? The other side of the world? My mind, can't process it. That she's really going to be gone.
Basket.
Just
2
gone.
points. I feel like one of these panels should open or something. This house is huge. Water's still running. Hi, Jade Witcher. It's going. That was awesome. Totally did not expect a sewing machine to pop out. Noticed something in the corner. Found a secret passage. Okay. Armoire. It sounds so French. I have tried video in the past and it causes a lag so bad it's just not fun. It's just really actually super frustrating.
At Todd's brother's place after the show, there was only a futon to sleep on, so Lonnie and I shared it. The lights went out. I was turned toward her. My eyes started to adjust, and then I could see she was looking at me, too. In the dark, she smiled. My heart was beating so fast. I rolled over. I felt so, I don't know, nervous. After a minute, she put her arm around me and was so close and whispered in my ear, "I really like you." I just nodded my head, and I really hope she could tell. I really hope that she meant what I think she did. I felt like a shook-up can of soda ever since. I hope we have the chance to talk before I explode.
Hi, Win.
Lonnie came over today, but everything was different. She was sitting at my desk chair, and she wouldn't look at me. Finally, I asked her what was going on. She said she felt like she'd done something wrong that night in the city. Like I must think... But I said no. There was nothing wrong. I just wanted to say...
Jillian Anderson.
I
Oh, and
couldn't
Shannon
find the words.
Doherty.
I felt like I was gonna cry,
Awesome.
but I wasn't sad. She got up and sat next to me on the bed. I looked at her. Lonnie, do you think you could ever... And that's when she kissed me.
Oh. That's fun. Aw, thanks. I like being in the world. Sometimes. When the world is stupid, I like being home. Well, I have a key to the basement now. The stairs to the basement are off the library. That seems weird. Aw, cute.
It's different now. I mean, we still hang out all the time like before. But now when no one else is around... Well, you know. So you could say we're dating.
Jade, I
But
am
it's
much older than you.
Secret dating? I don't know. I mean, I guess that's the real difference. Now when we get off the phone, or go home for the night, or it's just quiet and we're alone, we say I love you.
Let's just say I'm not gonna. My age is not a secret, but I graduated in 1996 from high school. You do the math. there like some sort of secret passageway in here? Or just a bunch of boxes filled with books? Yeah, it's Twitch Wednesday, so we gotta do some math, right? Last week, y'all were throwing numbers at me. I'm gonna throw them back. Oh my goodness, class of 2010. So, let's see. Now I'm gonna do math. Class of 2010, that means you graduated 14, 16 years. I can't do math. I'm too tired. Anybody have Google handy on their phone? I need a combination for this. Otherwise, I'm gonna pause and I'm gonna look it up on my own phone. Alright. Google says it might be 0451. Maybe. Congratulations on the video. I'm glad it's getting so many likes. Hecho en Mexico. There's gotta be something I'm missing. X-ray specs. So far, this game is just about this chick that was traveling around in Europe, going home and finding out everybody else is somewhere else right now. And she's just wandering about. Causing a lot of mischief, actually. Turning on all the lights, the water, going through everybody's drawers. I really have no idea what I'm supposed to do now, though. I played this once before, but I just don't really remember what else there is to do. I like Happy's explanation a lot better than mine. Thank you for looking up the basement safe combo for me, because I feel like that's the only thing I haven't done. Kind of been wandering around here for quite a while now, and yeah, I just don't know what else to do. Okay, give me 1 minute. I'm gonna take a small break. Okay, I'm back. Alright. $1963. Let's check it out. Finally! Thank you, Smile Dog. A quaddle? What the hell? Who puts this crap in a safe? Where's all the diamonds and jewels? I guess depending on what's important in your life, putting the drugs in the safe can be a good plan. Yes, I got Sam's locker. Hey, yo mama. What's a happening? Watch me wander around this ginormous house somewhat aimlessly. Just trying to find something else and make it happen. Oh, yay, new room. A couples counseling retreat. Oh my. Mom and Dad are getting a divorce. Mr. Boom, what's going on? Oh look, a secret door under the stairs.
We agreed our last night together would be our happiest ever, and we'd forget tomorrow
Aw.
was going to come at all. It worked for a while. We had a good time seeing Oscar off, then ran up to the attic to look through our photos, to find one for Lonnie to take with her. And looking at them, I realized they were all in the past, and there wouldn't be any more. I didn't know what I was going to do. And I cried. And she held me.
Oh.
She said she knew it was hard, but life would move on. I said I didn't want my life to keep moving without her. That's when she cried too. I was so exhausted. I must have fallen asleep like that, in her arms. In the morning, I woke up. And I was finally alone. The sunset light in this house is the saddest thing I've ever seen. I just want to sleep. When I'm in the attic, it almost feels like Lonnie could still be here. She's just downstairs. I'm just waiting to hear her pull down the hatch and come running up. Maybe I'll go up to the attic and wait.
Oh, that's sad.
Oh my God. Katie, I fell asleep in the attic, in Lonnie and my old spot, and I missed the first 2 calls. I just barely caught the third one before the machine got it. And it was Lonnie, on a payphone. She'd been on the bus to Basic, and she said she couldn't think of anything but me and us, and that she couldn't go through with it, with the Army and being apart and all of it. And so she got off the bus in Salem. She said, "Sam, I want you to pack up everything you can and get in your car and come find me. And let's just drive until we find somewhere for us." And she asked me if I could do that. And I said yes. Yes. Katie, I'm so sorry that I can't be there to see you in person, that I can't tell you all this myself. But I hope as you read this journal and you think back, that you'll understand why I had to do what I did. And that you won't be sad, and you won't hate me, and you'll just know that I am where I need to be. I love you so much, Katie. I'll see you again, someday. Love, Sam.
And that's the game. That's it. I'm not crying. So, yeah. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm gonna go pull myself together. Have a good night.